on Friday night, Over 50 and Fabulous. And I'm so excited that we have this presentation of the Pop Sonic Clover cleansing tool, because I hear that this is one of our best, most kind of like grossly satisfying demos ever, because what it does is it cleans off all the makeup and the dirt and the grime. And right now we're gonna have SPF on by cleaning your face cleaner than you could ever get it on your own, and that's what we're gonna see. It's easy to clean it, and over 7,000 orders were placed in one presentation. It is our only order of the year, and we are the only retailer that has it. It is exclusive to us. You get it home for less than $30, a $6 charge on a credit card. You're gonna get the Clover facial cleansing tool, the printed case, so this would make a great little gift, and the USB charging cable for a $6 charge on a credit card. And then you do that cleansing step, that first step that is the most important, to the absolute best that you possibly can. A 688057 is your item number. Courtney Morris is joining us. Courtney, get on out here. I'm surprised we still have any remaining. Let me take you through your color choices, because that is kind of part of the fun of Pop Sonic as well.
And these are so fun and all brand new.
So this is the floral in that pretty lavender. Below that, we have the watercolor, where you get the pretty mint. Over here is the marble, where you get that soft kind of rose gold. And then up here, we have the flamingo with the yellow one. Okay, but we got to get into this demo because everybody's been talking about it.
We got to get into the demo. So I'm going to do, actually, I don't need this mirror, so I'm just going to put this down for a sec. And I want to show you, manual cleansing just is not getting all of the makeup off, all of the sunscreen off, all of the sweat. So Pop Sonic Clover to the rescue. The best part is this demo. So I want to show you first the power. This is how powerful our Clover is. Like, I can't even get it to stand up. It's over 8,000 vibrations per minute, but look at it dancing there. And if you can hear it in my microphone, that's speed 4. There's speed 5.
Yeah.
And I love 5 because for me, like, that's what you want. And then here are all these silicone bristles. That's what's doing all of that heavy work, hundreds of them, super soft, so your skin's never getting irritated. The vibrations are helping those bristles just pull everything out of your pores to keep it clean. And I'm gonna show you on my arm here. I have a little foundation, I have eyeliner, and I have lipstick, like all long lasting. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Elemis cleanser, which I love.
One of my faves.
And then if I dab a little water, watch what happens. This is manual cleansing with my hands. See how I'm just making a mess? Not really doing much, right? If I take it to my skin with the Clover, I have it on speed 3. Watch what happens. It is just melting the makeup right off. I'm not pushing hard. I'm just going back and forth. Like, it's so easy. It's so gentle. I have it on speed 3. You can crank it up to 5 or crank it down to 1, whatever is good for you. And then look, everything collects on the Clover. So that was just like a little bit of makeup with a little bit of cleanser.
Yeah, that wasn't a whole face of makeup
that wasn't a whole face, but I wanted to show you like that dramatic, those lines of makeup. If you want to play, that lipstick and that little concealer is just for playing. It didn't touch anybody's face. And then watch what happens. Because this is food grade silicone and antimicrobial, I'm just dipping it right back in that water. And look, it comes out completely clean.
That's what I love about it. It's not sitting there like a brush. Remember when we had those brushes that were similar to this? And but it was a brush material, and all of the stuff could sit on that and kind of grow.
And then you had to change those too.
Right.
So there's
this you don't have to change. Just wash it clean. You can use any cleanser you want, whether it's an oil-based cleanser, your Purity, whatever you like to use. But similar to, I like to think of these as, I'm going to let this dry for a second.
Oh, yeah, sure.
As our manual toothbrush versus a sonic toothbrush. You can't possibly clean your teeth as well as a sonic toothbrush can. This is the same with makeup though, which sometimes it looks like your face is clean. If you looked at it through a magnifying glass, you would see it's not clean. And that's the most important step.
And that's what really, you're not noticing that when you're doing everyday cleaning, whether you're taking it off manually with your hands or using a makeup wipe first. But look at this shot with Sam. So she had a full face of beautiful makeup. She puts the cleanser on her face, on that Clover, and then she just glides it over. The shape of the Clover allows you to get in and around your eyes really gently, right over the lips. Sometimes we're afraid to take any kind of device to our lips, but this actually makes your lips feel so good, so refreshed. Your skin is revived. But then here's the best part, Terry. Look.
Watch this.
I love how Sam giggles while she's doing it. Look at the gunk that's sitting on the Clover, which is now no longer sitting on her face.
Yes.
It's not in her pores. It's not irritating. And this animation that we have coming up is really going to show you how it works, because those bristles, hundreds of them, we like to call them fingers, they're gliding over with the vibration, scrubbing anything off, lifting it up out of the pores, whether it's sweat, makeup, sunscreen, dirt from just being out in the garden.
Yep.
And then your skin feels so smooth and sparkly.
Here's what I was
this
talking
is like
about.
One of my favorite pictures, because that before picture is exaggerated foundation on someone's skin.
Right.
In the middle is manual cleansing. So you've only removed about half of that. But then all the way on the right, that's using the Pop Sonic Cleansing Clover, and that's her natural skin tone. So really exaggerated in the before, but look how clean it comes.
And everything starts with that first
Yes.
step. You have to cleanse first to be able to have anything work that you're using, whether it's your serums or your, vitamin C serum or your retinols or anything, all of the expensive moisturizer that we put on our skin. If they're just laying on that layer of dirt or makeup, they're not doing any favors, and you're just wasting your money.
Truly, it's not sinking in as deep.
Right. So 300 orders have been placed. It's exclusive to us, but this is our only order of the year. This makes a fantastic gift. It's a $6 charge on a credit card, and you even get the pretty case that it comes in. So this is the floral, that's your lavender. Down here we have watercolor, that's your mint. This is marble, which is your pink, almost kind of like a rose gold color, and the flamingo comes with the yellow. A688057. You'll charge it up. How long does it hold a charge?
Yes, it holds the charge for about 90 minutes. So when I'm using it, I wanted to get in on the action too, because this lasts, when I'm doing my face, you're doing it for maybe 2 or 3 minutes at a time. So once that charge is held, you don't have to worry about bringing your charger with you. You don't need to worry about those extra cords. It's ready to go. And look at this. I can just take it right over my eye. It feels so good. Aside from it cleansing and exfoliating, it's almost like a mini massage for the face too.
Ooh, yeah.
Which I love.
It does really feel
It just
nice.
feels so good. And then watch. This is just
And I
half
love
my
how
face.
it's shaped, so it gets up in there, into the corner of your eye.
Look at this.
And into the folds of the nose. Ooh, look at that. Look at that.
There we go. I mean,
That's what I meant by grossly satisfying.
Yes. It's so good to see that here and not sitting on my face anymore. So, and then again, rinse is clean.
Okay, so here I go.
Oh yeah, here she goes.
I've never used this one before. I know these have been incredibly popular in the past. I have mine on the setting 5. There are 5 different settings. And then it kind of feels like a little massage. It feels good. It's getting down and deep into all of that makeup that would otherwise be sitting there in my pores. And guess what happens when it sits in your pores? It can make your pores bigger over time. And as a woman in my age of possibility, I do not need anything happening in my pores
to make it worse, right?
To make it worse.
That's the gunk that was just sitting there. And we want to really help you simplify any kind of self-care, right? Whether it's getting rid of hair, getting rid of makeup, and that's what the Clover does, so that I'm able just to do, I just did half my face, and I'm just making sure I don't have any goop. But look at that. Here's my face with the makeup still on. And here, this is my makeup still on. This is my makeup off. It just feels so good, so clean. I just feel fresh. I can't wait to do the other side.
I know, right?
Yes.
So this will actually, instead of falling asleep with your makeup on, this will actually make you want to take your makeup off.
Yes, because it's quick. That's the difference.
Right, that's the difference.
Yep.
It launched on Friday night with over 50 and fabulous, and over 7,000 orders were placed. Over 500 orders placed just in this show, and it's our only order of the year. So if you've always thought, I use a great cleanser, let it work for you better than it already is. With our fingers, we can't do what this Sonic technology can do. It's the same thing as the Sonic toothbrush.
Absolutely. Now I get that other side. And I did it by accident, but I put on waterproof mascara when I was earlier today. I just had it on, and it's even removing that. It's removing all of that eyebrow makeup. It feels so good. And then I know my skin's clean. If you've ever washed your face before with those makeup wipes and you're pulling and you're tugging on your face,
those I do not.
It's really irritating. It hurts. Your skin's left more red. My skin just feels extra glowy when I'm finished cleaning.
Yeah.
So, that little extra perk.
So exactly what is it doing?
So those 8,000 vibrations per minute are pushing all of those silicone bristles to go deep into against the skin. It jostles, truly just jostles everything up. so that it pulls it to the surface, it cleans it, everything feels good, everything feels clean, like a true deep cleaning with a product that's so easy to use. And that before picture is exaggerated foundation on the skin tone, so it looks a little bit more yellow. And then that middle picture right there that you're seeing is regular manual cleansing.
There's more
half,
makeup
right?
on than there is skin that's cleaned, and that's just manual cleansing.
And that's just, you know, you can't help it because your hands can't move that fast. But after sonic cleansing and after that Clover, that's when your skin is back to normal, nice and clean, nice and fresh, and you're ready to go.
And we're the only retailer that you can get this. Pop Sonic is a brand that we partnered with, you know, how long has it been?
Oh my gosh, I think about 10 years.
10 years, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. And it's a brand that knows that we all want to have those specialty, like kind of lifestyle self-care items, but we're not gonna spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on them. So they bring them to us very affordably and very like fun colors. So the case comes with it.
And this
it's
new
open
part
here.
is my favorite right here. This, you guys asked for it. This is a new ventilated case. Before we didn't have these little ventilation holes, so now you're able to just put it right in. It can be
even if
a
it's
little
still
bit
wet.
damp. It clicks into place, it closes, and you're good to go.
So you just charge it up,
Yep.
take it with you, use it all the time. Here are your color choices. This is the floral. Right here, the lavender.
So pretty.
Down here we have the watercolor. This is what comes with a mint color. This is the marble, comes with the pink. And then up here, flamingo is getting limited. Fewer than 800 remain. It's a $6 charge on a credit card to get it home. A688057 is your item number. Thank you so much.
Thank you, have a good one.
This is great for a girl who's just getting into makeup too, like as a gift to get them, because let them know we need to clean our face as well.